Alright y'all, welcome back. So today, I guess we're gonna start on the back of this Comet, since we've got the front done, the floor painting, the driver area done. So we're gonna start working on all these holes and stuff back here that we got going. So our plan is to, we're gonna pull the bumper, pull the tail lights, fuel tank,
got a new fuel tank.
yeah, new fuel tank going, new sending unit for it. New fuel lines actually.
New fuel lines, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab this camera. And we're having to yell because our mic's died, of course, but
Technical difficulties.
yeah, we got these holes here. We're gonna get all this fixed. Up here's good. From the line right here forward is all great in there. And then a little bit of hole here, and then this area down here.
Pretty rough there.
Got a lot of screws. I don't know if y'all can see it from where they repaired it back in the day. And this side, it's got a big old hole right there. Y'all see that?
And we're going to take the tail lights out because of this right here. So we can assess these holes here, get those fixed. And then come up here, check this trunk out. I just noticed this. This is an area by itself there. And then this ridge line here.
Yeah.
It's pretty rough. If you guys
It's got some bad spots right there. So yeah, I guess it's more rust repair on the Comet.
Imagine that.
Imagine that. So our mic should be charged when we come back. We're gonna flip this thing over on fast record real quick. Get all the bumper, tail lights and everything out, and we'll be back soon. All right, y'all. So bumpers off, tail lights out, fuel spout, neck spout is out for the fuel tank. So fuel tank's loose, it's ready to come out. Guess we're gonna jerk it out. I'm gonna hit him in the face with a wrench.
The wires still may be attached to this.
All right, we might not be ready to pull it out. Probably gotta check the sending unit underneath. Yeah. All right, let's try this again.
One more again. Keep one in the back.
There it is. Forward.
The wire was attached to it.
You know what? That is the only thing so far on this car that Ford's done good, in my opinion. All right, Dino. Well, give us a rundown on what we got going on here.
Well, I was expecting a lot worse, but got the fuel tank out of the way, so that's a plus. Got some rust here.
Yeah.
And on that side as well. So I'm thinking we're just going to come in here and cut out what's bad. And throw a new piece in it like we did the floorboards. And
call it good.
Yeah. Start there, and then we'll work our way up and out.
Yeah, we'll do both pieces on the side of the fuel tank here.
Because the rails around the tank, they're really good.
Yeah, all that's good. I mean, and there's nothing back here that's bad that we've noticed so far.
We'll do that, and I guess the whole floorboards inside the car will be just about complete.
Yeah. Then of course we won't have to get in these two pockets behind the wheel wells here, but
I don't know if you want to count that as a floorboard itself, but I guess it is. So
we're gonna focus on getting these done right here.
And then we'll go from there.
Quick, like we said, that's gonna be very simple. That's just gonna be cutting and throwing them back in there. Nothing spectacular.
Shouldn't take long at all, right?
Yeah. We're gonna hop on that real quick and we will be back. All right, so what we got here?
Got a hole cut in the floor.
Got a hole cut. We got our hole cut out. Got it cleaned up a little bit around it. Got our measurement over here on this one, ready to be cut out. Sorry.
That's about it.
Yeah. So Dave's gonna cut that real quick. I'm gonna clean this frame rail up while he's doing that cutting. And then I guess we'll jump over to the other side.
It's a pretty big patch there.
Yeah, that's a big one. This side ain't gonna be near as bad.
Yeah. It's just got one hole kind of like right here. But other than that,
yeah. All right, y'all. So we figured when we got these gaping holes in this car right here, we could get to the shock mount location a little easier. So Dino went ahead and ordered a set of shocks for the back of this thing. So we're going to address that real quick, throw some shocks on it and see if that alters our height in the rear.
Yep. Check the ride height on it.
Yeah. Just while we got room to get in there without bumping our head on everything, we're going to do that. And you have to excuse how we sound. We both may be a little sick.
I don't know, man. rough week.
Yeah.
And then we'll probably get back on these trunk pans, I imagine.
We'll get them two knocked out, and then we'll finish this hole, and we'll continue on with this here journey. We got the shocks put on this thing. Go give it a bounce, Dean. That thing was just like a boat in the ocean. Baloosh. Perfect.
First, we got to plug it in, though.
Huh? Yeah, I got to plug it in.
I'm kidding.
Put some weight on it.
But yeah, I mean, it's good. Like,
much better.
Oh, yeah. Looks good.
So, yeah, we didn't film none of that because it's just putting shocks on. Nothing special. But if you want to see it, I'll get y'all a shot of them down there. Yep, there's a shot. All right, so now we're going to jump back over here and finish this hole out. I guess we need to get that one finished, welded in. And
set a new gas tank in it shortly.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to get it all painted first, and then we'll set the gas. What's up, everybody?
What's up, y'all? So we got our patch panels welded in here, both sides. So now we're going to take our grinders and grind everything down and try to clean it up some in here and see what we can do with that. But yeah, it turned out good. That little angle we put in there with the hammer, and then this one. But yeah, I'm happy with it. You happy with it, Dave?
Yeah, it looks good.
All right, we like it. So we're going to clean it up and see what else we can do.
All right.
All right, y'all. We're fixing to drop this tank in there and see if it even fits. This old battleship gray.
You got to turn it in the right direction first.
One more time around just for
the people in the back.
No, it ain't right. Keep on turning. Holy moly donut shop. He says that's the wrong fuel tank.
Yes, that's the wrong tank. That's why I was like, the holes don't line up around it.
Son of a bitch.
So we got to get online and tell somebody about it. Well, that don't fit.
I'll be a son of a gun. All right, y'all. Well, I guess we got to contact somebody. All right, y'all. Well, as you can clearly see, the fuel tank difference here. This one, the new one, is apparently for a 60 to 63
Falcon
Comet.
Yeah.
And then this one's for the 65. So we messaged the people we bought it from, and I guess we're waiting back to hear from them. I'm not sure what we're going to do now. We didn't have no plans further than this today, but
I guess that's about it. We might wrap it up, and who knows?
Who knows? We're going to talk about it for a minute, figure out what we're going to do. All right, so after we had our gas tank issue, we ordered the wrong one. Apparently, when I ordered it, I didn't read the description, so I ordered it for a 60 to 63 Comet, and apparently 64 and 65
is 1 year only.
It's 2 year only, 1 year only gas tank on these cars. So we're on a stalemate right now trying to figure out if we're going to order the gas tank that goes in it, because it's like $500-600.
It's a lot.
Or put a fuel cell in the car. So until we make that decision, we're going to work on these gutters on this trunk lid, or not lid, but the trunk, where it seals up right here. As you can tell, it's pretty bad. So we're gonna work on this today and figure out about our gas tank. Talk about that amongst ourselves when we're working, I guess.
Yeah, there's a few things I'd like to add. So while we had some downtime, but ordered a few engine parts.
Yeah. So what you got in this box? He brought a box.
The initial plan was to run a manual fuel pump.
Yeah.
And I'm still waiting on it to come in instead of electronic pump. The Mustang had electronic pump in it. So we ordered the eccentric piece for the cam.
Let's open this up and look at it.
Open it up.
Get us a. Oh look, a box in a bag.
You just can't see any of the box, huh?
I'll get there eventually, y'all. So this is the eccentric deal, huh?
That rides on the camshaft, makes the manual pump
Pump
up and down, yeah.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
And also, there's something that I always wanted since I was a little kid, believe it or not. And that's a whine in the motor without having a supercharger, because we're not that far along yet. So I ordered a set of timing gears for it. They're the noisy kind. And we're going to get those installed at some point in time. I thought that was pretty old school stuff there.
So you want the whine without the supercharger, but
at the moment,
yeah,
but yeah, eventually I'd like to have some type of power adder on this car.
I'm one of them anyhow.
That's fancy, ain't it?
That's pretty cool. Huh. Sorry, I gotta check this out. I ain't seen it yet.
I ain't either. So get those installed whenever we get a few.
Whenever we feel like doing
moments, yeah. Not doing rust repair over here. So a few upgrades there. Still waiting on the fuel pump to come in. That's why I haven't really just put it all out there. As soon as it comes in, we'll be ready to get the carburetor mounted and fire this motor up.
Yeah, and we figure out our gas tank situation. Yeah. Which we can run it without a gas tank.
Temporarily.
It won't be the first car we bottle fed. All right, yeah, we're gonna jump on these gutter system rails here and
knock it out.
Try to get some knocked out. And once again, this car being the oddball it is, you really can't buy these.
You can buy certain Falcon pieces, like the lower trunks here, the uppers here.
These corners.
But I don't know if it's the same because of the deck. What is it called? The deck panel. The deck filler panel.
It's right here.
Is here. And I don't think they're the same as a Falcon. So
we're going to try our hand.
Some of the rails fit, but I don't see it actually working out.
Yeah. We're going to try our hand at it. All right, we're going to flip this thing over and get to cutting and more cutting and grinding and welding. Yes.
More stuff.
All right, y'all. So yesterday, we started working on these channels, or gutters as they call them. We got one side put in there. It looks good. Maybe some fine tuning on the angle on it and everything. Got this side put in there. Where we at? Got that one done. I need to work on it. So now we're working. Dean decided he was going to cut this corner out, and it'd be easier to work with.
Good ideas, I guess. And,
yeah, so we cut this one out.
In the moment.
And then I'm working up here on this side, trying to get it laid in how I need it and everything. But on a brighter note, the old Comet got matching feet now. Went and got her tires for the back. Dean had them put on this morning.
Yep.
And yes. He's sitting pretty for sure. It lifted it up, but we're okay with that. It should settle some. I like it. He likes it. That's all that matters. Yeah. Maybe y'all like it. That's what you think about that. But we're going to continue working on these gutters. Try to get this knocked out today, maybe, or at least started, because we're way late.
Had a few things to take care of this morning.
Yeah, that's stuff to handle. Had to take that gas tank back, ship it back to the people we bought it from. But yeah, that's where we at. Figure we'll give y'all a little update, and we're gonna thrash for a little while and see what we can get done. And we'll tune y'all back in when we got something worth showing. All right, y'all. Well, here's this other 65 Comet we went and picked up. Was it last week?
Last week, yes, sir.
It's a 3-door.
Reason why it's a 3-door, it's missing one.
It's
Imagine
missing
that.
one. But yeah, it's the front half of this car, which is what we're mainly going to use anyways, as far as the headlight
Bezel, yeah.
fender
Fender
extenders
extensions,
is
yeah.
what they're called.
There's a few pieces on this car that I don't have, or I do have, but they're messed up. So we're gonna. This piece right here is kind of important.
Yeah.
Because it matches the trim here. I don't have that piece. It's AWOL. So decided to find this car, or looked up and found this car.
Yeah. We need this light because when it got loaded on the trailer, the tractor hit it and it put a big dent in it right here.
And the fenders look better. This
Yeah.
This piece here looks better. The front cowl extension, I think that's what. No,
I don't
it's
know
not
what
a
it's
cowl.
called.
I don't remember right offhand, but
Yeah, that, and then this skirt here looks fender mount, whatever the hell it's called. It looks real good compared to ours.
yeah, that car would have been wrecked in the front.
So I'm thinking we may actually cut this out.
Maybe,
If
yeah.
we could, I don't know. I'm really not sure. We have to assess that situation.
Which we had an idea at one point in time what we were going to do in there anyway. So it just depends on which direction we go with it.
Yeah.
The grill looks good. Got the emblem in the middle.
Yep, grill's good. Bumpers are square. They're just really rusted up. But, oh well. But right now, we're going to jerk the fuel tank out of this thing and see what it actually looks like.
For some reason, there's not many companies that make them.
Yeah. And the ones that do hold a monopoly on it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Did you bring a screwdriver?
I got one.
Yeah, screwdriver. Let's see. It's got just a little chrome crease. We don't have that, so we're probably going to put that on his car. That radio bezel there. We're going to use that. Window cranks and door openers. The locks. We haven't actually went through the car and looked at it. We got home that day and it was a long enough day.
The really long day, actually.
We're going to use this. I'm going to cut this out.
Keep the body line. It's got the same curve and all.
Get rid of the rust that's on our good car.
And this car's got the chrome around the windshield. That was another appealing thing there because mine does not.
The rear one or front
The rear,
one?
both of them. Well, I got it around the front, but not the back on the no comment.
Okay. So we got some more chrome here. Yay!
Yay.
Chrome will get you home or get you something on it. Oh, this is rough though.
Yeah, it is kind of rough. This is the first stop here.
Well, ain't nothing. Jerk this thing right now. Let's see what the bottom looks like.
I don't want to make a mess in your yard.
I don't want you to make a mess in the yard neither. So let's get what we can get out.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna clean this up for a second.
And one other thing I was going to say, we made a good friend while we got this car. It was kind of interesting, the old man's story that we got it from.
Yeah,
He's a cool cat.
Yeah, he was.
So made another friend along the way.
Sir.
It was pretty awesome, actually.
All right, y'all. Well, we got this here fuel tank out. This dude here was in some rough shape. But this one's actually no better than what we own.
It was worth a shot, though.
Yeah, we was hoping, wishful thinking, but
someone made a homemade
got a
patch. Homemade patch with a bolt in it.
Homemade patch. Got a pinhole.
Weep hole there.
And apparently it was rear-ended on something, or they backed over something, and
yeah, somebody got that one pretty good. So
yeah. So we're gonna change our plan, and I guess we're going with a 20-gallon fuel cell.
I think that's going to be the cheaper of the best routes to do. There's a little more metal work in the back for us to conquer, but it'll be worth it in the end, I guess.
Yeah, but this still is not a deal breaker on the car.
Oh no, not at all.
It was just wishful thinking that it would be good, but seeing it didn't have no axle in it, I'm surprised it's not completely rusted out. But alrighty.
Like I said, I bought it for the front sheet metal.
Yeah, the front half of the car is what we wanted.
And some chrome trim. So.
All right, well.
Keep on keeping on, guys.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all. Well, we're back over here on these gutter rails on this trunk again. I'm gonna finish this piece off right here. Dana's gonna
work on this corner. Yeah, work on the corner.
Yeah,
you took care of this one. You took care of that side.
Got that done. I got this corner somewhat roughed in. I've got to do a little bit more filling and grinding on it, but looks better than it did. Looks better than that other car for sure.
Yeah, I think it's pretty rough too.
Yeah, we'll flip this thing over on fast record and get some footage of us grinding and welding.
That's what we do.
Yeah, man. All right, y'all. So right here, as you can see, this piece is pretty eat up.
Definitely seen better days.
Yeah. So we got lucky and found one piece off this trunk we can use. So I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna cut this one off. What's good of it? Probably stop here and stop a little early here. Cut this off. And we're gonna put this piece on that car.
Yes.
What you got going on up here?
All right, so there was a lot of rust and stuff, so we put a piece inside here, inside the gutter, and now we got a top piece here we're gonna make fit in there, like so.
Yes, sir.
In the meantime, you were back here making a mess. So.
Yeah, I got a mess here with this new lip gutter I was putting in. We got it clamped into place, got our 30 inches from here to the back of the trunk up there. So that'll get us, our trunk should shut.
Right.
So now when we come back in here, I guess Monday.
Probably, yeah. As long as everything's good, yes, sir.
We'll start tacking this in. He'll tack that in.
Got a little issue here.
We have one hole left in the trunk.
And,
well, two holes. We got this issue here. That ain't too bad neither.
We'll take care of that.
Yeah, we'll get that knocked out, and maybe we'll be done with this video.
It's been a lot on this rear with the patches in the floor, and
yeah,
that's a tedious deal there. I wish they made a company had that stuff. You just order the whole rail kit. I haven't seen it. Found a few side pieces for a Falcon. They look close, but I mean, who wants to take the chance on that?
But yeah.
Make it, you know it's right.
Yeah, since that fuel tank ain't gonna work, we're gonna order a fuel cell.
Yep.
We're gonna get a 20-gallon fuel cell and put it in the hole and then cover the rest of the hole that's left up with metal, make it look good in there.
We found a filler neck for the fuel cell too, so we can still use the.
Yeah, we'll try to
outside.
adapt it so he can do this instead of popping the trunk, because he don't want to do that.
No, that's the whole fun of the whole car right there. It's got a lift down door,
Yeah, I'm gonna show you
fuel door.
fancy fuel cap in there to hold it open somehow.
Look at that. Nothing wrong with that. Mine ain't got the fancy.
It ain't as cool as the 56,
no, it's
babe.
not. No, it ain't got the fancy.
Kind of cool.
Tail light, but
Yeah.
It's still something different.
Yeah, but we're gonna close her down for today because we got a few things we gotta handle.
Always something.
Yeah. And we'll be back. All right, y'all. So we're here today trying to maybe knock out these gutter systems on this old Comet. We've got 95% of them done.
It was in pretty bad, rusted up.
Yeah.
This repair right here is pretty bad. There's some holes there.
Yeah, we have 3 holes up here left. There's one right here. And then I think I created a few in this channel when I was welding the trunk latch bracket back to it.
Get that cleaned up.
Yeah.
Up.
We have some grinding work left to do, of course, but that's here or there.
And instead of ordering a new gas tank, because we tried that and got the wrong one, sent it back.
Got the wrong one, and we couldn't justify buying a $600, $500 fuel tank for this car.
Can't do it. So we decided to go with something else.
We did.
Sorry. There you go.
Yeah. Got dual feeds on it. It's got a dual vents. Regular old fuel cell.
Well, with black, kind of match the wheels.
Yeah.
Something different. The next piece I like to order, there's a fill neck that goes here. You can run a hose from your...
So we can run that to the factory fill neck.
Yep, fill neck.
Somehow.
Run it straight into the tank.
And
that's the go plan anyway.
Yeah. So now our goal is to make this guy fit in this guy hole here. But yeah, as you can see, we replaced this. We showed it fast recording, but we never actually showed it. Cut all this out, put all that in there. Had to cut all this out. New gutter here. This one was replaced. This corner. Those are the last remaining holes. And then all this up here. And right there. So we're getting there.
It does take time when you take on a project like this. It really does.
Especially trying to get these bends, doing it all by hand.
And they make a gutter system for a Galaxy and a Falcon, I believe you can order, but there's none, direct fit for this car.
Yeah.
That I seen online.
Yeah, unfortunately, this 1 year car is a gift and a curse, I guess.
Same time, yes sir, you know it.
But yeah, we're gonna try to get this gutter system done and then move on to, I'm not sure where we're going next. Might go to that car and work on it for.
Got 2 parts put on it, I know.
Yeah, we got parts for that one. So we'll see.
12.
All right, y'all. So we come up with a way we believe how we're gonna mount this. That's about how high we want it to sit, because we're trying to utilize the factory
Location?
factory gas hole.
Oh, factory gas hole.
Fill. So I guess right there, this hanging down what?
5-6 inches from
5-6 inches, and
the bottom of the car?
be right at the bottom of the bumper or right below it.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the legs are on the wrong side on this. I think they ought to be on the side over here, but it'll work either way. We loves it.
It's awesome.
So we're basically going to come off here. We're going to run down beside it and then bend under it on both sides to where our holes are. Let's go to this one. Where our holes are. All the way across. And then we'll tie both sides together. And that should stiffen it up plenty.
That's the plan.
Yeah. But it looks good sitting in there. I mean, it's It's the nicest piece on the car other than the wheels.
So far, right?
All right, we're gonna start measuring and cutting and welding some more. Imagine that.
That's what we do, man.
And I'll cut this thing back on in a minute when we get everything set up. All right, y'all. So here's our metal we got cut out for the start of our mounting system for our fuel cell. This is gonna be, hold on, let me put this up right here so I ain't gotta act like I'm trying to hit what I'm looking at. So this is gonna be the bottom of it where the legs on the fuel tank's gonna sit. This is gonna run up to the side where the original go up so we can put another piece going the opposite way and bolt that down. We'll use the existing bolts from the original gas tank. That way it's all removable fairly easy.
And then later we're gonna put a strap from the leg type deal over across the bottom.
Yeah, we're gonna tie them both together.
Tie them together, make a little apron. Or
then we're gonna order some foam, and we're gonna put foam in here on both side plates. That way it don't rub a hole in that aluminum or anything, and probably put it on the bottom also.
Yes. I think that'd be an excellent idea.
Yeah. But we're gonna tack this together, get it going together, I guess.
Going together, yes, sir.
And we'll have this done here soon. All right, y'all. Well, here's how we're going to make this thing. So we're going to weld these last two brackets on right here. Then that's going to sit on the trunk side of the car. And it'll be mocked up for now. So we're going to knock this out real quick and get our holes located for our holes right here. And then we'll get rid of them boxes right there. Got her done. Take your side up. See if it breaks. All right, so here it is. It's gonna sit in the car like that for now. This is just to get it in there. We're gonna run our strap, or we're gonna tie these two together on the bottom. Probably right here since this has the lower feed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're fixing to slap this thing in the car. I'm gonna move the camera so y'all can watch us struggle. Then I'm gonna leave it on a regular record. So y'all can hear.
That's what we come up with.
That's what we got. I mean, it's gonna work.
It's gonna be raised just a little bit higher because we're gonna put some foam under the edges of it.
Yeah, and down right here we're gonna put some foam, and that'll isolate all that. So now I guess need crawling in the cars.
Mark these holes. Yeah, we mark the holes, drill them, bolt it in.
So we're gonna use the factory gas tank mounting hose. We got 3 of them.
Kind of keep it square, I think.
Yeah, I like that. All right, so what we got going on here?
Man, check this
Where we at?
Check this out right here. Got a fuel cell in this car.
Fuel cell mounted.
That's where it's going to live, right there.
Looks like we got all the gutters done.
All the gutters are completed.
They still a little rough, but like I said, we got to grind them and clean them up. But all of our holes are gone.
Yes.
So that's cool.
After, we're going to seam seal them also.
Yeah.
Like we did around the front and the floorboards. So, gotcha.
All right, so the fuel cell is mounted. It's hanging. We got it low, but the differential is hanging lower just a hair than it is. But we want it like that.
And if you guys really pay close attention to the location of it, it is offset just a little bit. And that's the way the body was made. And I didn't want to recut the floor and the trunk that we just had put in. So that's where it's going to stay at.
Yeah, it's like 2 inches to the driver's side.
Yeah.
And apparently that's factory because
the bend's up here. This bend here off this one's a whole lot wider than that side.
Than this side over here. So I guess they set it to the driver's side for a reason.
So we just
we did too.
Went with what Mercury did.
Yeah, we weren't going to cut this whole floor out for no reason other than what we cut 90% of it, I guess. But
Didn't want to have to go back and redo what we done.
Yeah, technically, I didn't realize it until we got everything mounted and done, and then Dean was like, "That thing's crooked," and I was like, "You know what? It'll be all right."
It's just fine where it lives.
Yeah, we like it. That's all that matters. So we got our back piece here done. We've still got to do something up here, and then
Yeah,
we're gonna
that piece.
cover this area across the back of it right here. We got our pieces cut. We're gonna come and we want it removable, so we're gonna come off with some 90s, bolt them in from the side here, cover it up. That way it's kind of protected and it cleans it up a little more.
And we tossed around some ideas actually in this hole up here. I don't know if we're gonna put the battery there or even maybe over to the right side. So the battery's gonna be.
I'm thinking in that hole.
I think it look good.
Yeah, we'll put the battery box in there maybe.
So that's what we got going on.
Let me give y'all an update because I hadn't turned the camera on today and we just been working our little hearts out. Yeah, we're gonna come up with this piece back here on the back real quick and we'll show you how it turns out. So y'all, here's what we come up with. We got these L brackets here. We got some nut certs put in them. Bolts on the outside here.
Temporary bolts.
Temporary bolts. We're gonna put some button heads on it. And then we have a panel.
Ta-da!
Sorry. We're gonna weld to the, y'all can't see nothing. We got a panel we're gonna weld to them angle brackets right there. And then it'll be removable. So all of our pieces come off separately. Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, there's the back of our panel on our fuel cell cover.
Oh yeah.
Got a little bolts right here for the side on the L brackets and everything. Threw the trunk lid back on her. What you got in there? Go ahead and pop it for the folks.
Get which key?
Get that Ford key. Try to open that trunk on that Mercury.
Ford truck key here. There we go.
I know y'all didn't see this, but here it is. We're done. Other than that, like we said, we're gonna put a battery there more than likely. That's what I'm leaning toward. I don't know what he really wants.
It's a good spot.
It's a pretty okay spot, not being used for nothing.
You put an even cover over it or something, hide all that stuff. You run the wires under the car to the front.
Yep. But yeah, we're gonna end this video here. We're gonna end this video here. Thank y'all for watching. If you made it this far,
Yeah, definitely.
y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe, and we'll be back with this one, I guess, next.
Yep. Got something in store.
Got a few things we got to get done on it, I guess. Or who knows? This one might jump up in front again. I don't know. But thank y'all for watching. If you made it this far, bye.